There are three types of riders. The first will love speed and racing and they will do anything about it. The second prefers to buy, sell or collect things and eventually compare them with the rest of the riders, mostly in the local communities or somewhere around the internet. And the third group are people like me, who just want to see the world on two wheels. So now the question is, to which group do you belong? Before I even start this video, I would like to tell you that I'm not some kind of GS, KTM or big adventure motorcycles hater, as some of the watchers of my channel already started. I'm also not married or sponsored from Yamaha. What motorcycle you will buy and how you will use it depends only on you. You will be the person that will love it or hate it. The decisions that you're going to take will lead to possible consequences. They might be good or bad, and I absolutely don't mind. As I said in the intro, there are three different types of riders, and with this video I would like to give you a little bit more information about them. The idea is to stop spamming, arguing or trying to convince others in what you believe and finally find your place in the motorcycle community and enjoy your life. There are three different types of riders and it is not related in any way to the motorcycle brands and models. You can love speed without a sport bike, enjoy buy and sell deals without having the last hype on the market, or traveling around the world on completely different model than anyone else. All of this do not make you freak or an outsider, it just make you different. So let's finally dive deep into the topic. Number one, speed and racing. Speed, it's a big adrenaline boost and we all know that it's highly addictive like a drug. Racing, it's a combination between speed, competition, domination and personal ego. And to be the best in everyone will be number one priority for many of you. Do you know what? I'm absolutely fine with this as long as you're not in my lane threatening my personal safety or giving a dangerous advice or example to young, not so experienced riders. If speed and racing is something that make you feel alive, find a safe way to do it and jump into this world. Listen, Pavlin, I would like to risk, I like this adrenaline boost, I just enjoy the racing, fair enough, no pain, no gain, they said. But if you decide to go on this way, the speed and racing, there are a few things that you have to consider. The first is that there will be some high expenses. The second is that you're gonna have many disappointments. It doesn't matter how good you are. And the third is that you will lose a lot of skin, possible broken bones, a lot of injuries during the years. And the last but not least is that the older you became, the difficult and more noticeable everything is going to be. I have many riding friends, and of course everyone got different opinion, but for one topic we all agreed, and it is that when you became 40 years old or more, the ground became so hard, and every time when you hit it, the pain is more and stays much longer. But if the adrenaline burst, speed and racing is your number one priority, you have to accept all the cons. This as well. Or as they say, if you pray for rain, you have to be ready for the mud after that. The second type, buy, sell or collect things. There is nothing wrong about it, as long as you can afford it. I have some close friends who love to buy everything that they can see on the market. The last model, the last accessories, everything. They convert their garages like shops for motorcycle accessories. And to compare all of this with others is also fine, as long as you're not make problems to other people. Absolutely fine with this. If you love, if you enjoy these things and if you can afford it, why not? Of course, they always dream and talk about long adventures in faraway countries, in remote areas, and keep collecting and buying all of this adventure stuff and make the necessary modifications. But the reality is that because of their busy lives and all commitment that they signed for, they will never have the chance and time even to see their own countries. If you're one of those guys, don't be ashamed about it. Why not? That only means that you're doing well with the money and you can afford everything you like. Everything that makes you happy, you have to do it. And what another person will say should be absolutely no matter for you. Or for example, if someone like me decided to go and travel around the world with a cheap motorcycle, it doesn't mean that you have to be the same. You have your own life. Do whatever makes you happy and never listen to people. And the third type are people who just want to see the world on two wheels, more or less like me. For me, the motorcycle is just a tool, the necessary tool that will help me to complete my goal. I even been asked many times why I don't have name on my motorcycles like many famous adventure motorcycle riders do. For those guys, I have a reverse question. Why don't you name your drills? John, Peter, Boris. Oh, listen, Pavlen, this is a different story. Is that so? What is the difference? Just because this costs 200 euros and your motorcycle, for example, costs 15,000 euros, is that makes it different? It doesn't matter in what you believe. It is still a tool. A toy, if you prefer to name it. It might be the most expensive tool that you ever had. It might have even some kind of sentimental value, like my old motorcycle, but it doesn't change the fact that it is still a tool. As I told you already a number of times, my goal is to see the world. I will ride this motorcycle until it helps me move forward. If tomorrow, for any reason, it stops or it is not reliable anymore, or it became too old, I'm gonna change it, buy a new model or whatever model I can afford at the moment, and I will continue traveling. Exactly what I did with my old motorcycle. When it became too old, not reliable anymore, I just changed it with this and continued. Will it be Yamaha again? Well, if they continue making these simple, reliable motorcycles, why not? If they stop, if they change their policy and go to another different direction that is not suitable to me, I will change to another brand, but my goal will always stay the same. The idea or the goal is what guides me, not the tool. The tool could be changed, but the idea will always stay the same. It doesn't really matter in which category you belong. More or less, we're the same. We have the same motorcycle passion. We're part of one international community that is proven in many tough and joyful moments. Sports, choppers, tourists, adventure, classics or hard enduro riders, you're all welcome. If we help each other instead of hate each other, the world is going to be a much better place. Amen, brother. Thank you very much for watching this video. Press like or dislike, whatever the video deserves. If you want to learn more about long motorcycle trips, check the rest of the videos on the channel. I have almost 1000 on every topic. If you want to learn but you don't have the time, you might consider joining my online course. Over there, for only 8 hours, you'll be able to learn the most important and finally start with your dream adventures. All the links will be in the description down below. See you next time. Ciao.